Hi, this is Karen Meyer, and we're going to be talking a little bit today about what we are going to be learning at Roots Tech, and also uh, wanted to let you know that on our website there are some free Roots Tech classes that you can watch right from your own home. So we're getting ready for Roots Tech, and we're really excited about it. Ted and I go every year. And we kind of like to experience all the parts of it. And so welcome to our training class of getting ready for Roots Tech. So today it's a little bit about using family history to motivate the spirit of the home. And we had heard that one of the classes at Roots Tech this year is called Keeping Your Kids Awake During Family. Spencer W. Kimball said, "Family night is the best method for achieving happiness in this world, and it is clear of what is to be in the next world." So with Roots Tech coming up, we thought we would share some family night ideas with you. And we noticed that one of the classes that's going to be streamed is called Family History That Won't Put Your Kids to Sleep. So in honor of that, some ideas. Does this ever happen to you on Monday? Well, I have 5 kids and Ted has 7, and I would imagine that this looks like something that I've certainly experienced. So dinner's going to be late. Homework is more than you can cope with. Someone has the sniffles. There's always a reason for the adversary not wanting you to have family night. Like you've got a headache and you're not in the mood. So just remember, it doesn't have to be on a Monday night anymore. And it helps to be prepared. We are responsible for our own nurturing and education. So with that, we've got some ideas for you. So a family board game we found is a lot of fun. You can create a board game, you can do family history and service work, get knowledge about your relatives to get back to heaven. It's kind of like fun ammo. So get a large piece of cardboard, and cover it with 6 12 by 12 scrapbook papers. Just glue them on. Then draw a windy earthly road from the pre-existence to heaven, and start right outside heaven's gate on earth. See it to the right? See the little family? That's where you put your loggers. So then add some pink and blue cards. I put hearts on there so that when you land on them, the blue cards jump to an actual picture. So when I'm copying my pictures out, I make 3 of them, one for a card deck and one for the table, and then one for the instructions. The pink cards, you have to answer a question about your family. Over to the left, you can see AZ question mark Idaho, and that means that the question was what state does your grandmother come from? So you can add some procrastinator backsliding because they didn't document their source. It's just a little humor in there. I use charms from my jewelry making supplies. The little family trees for the loggers, and each one has a different colored ribbon so you can tell whose belongs to who. For the cards, I use the program called Excel, and so I mark off like 16 little 2 by 2 squares, and then just type whatever sounds like fun. So here's one: who's younger, mom or her sister? Um, get this right and go forward one step. Where was dad born? Little things like that. You can really get creative with this too. And for pictures, I just went to images.google.com, and I love to find pictures of like over in the middle to the left, you'll see there's a picture of a grandfather kissing the grandmother. I thought that was cute. So basically, you're creating memories and you're creating games that create memories. And your question would be, doesn't this take a lot of time? Well, my mom used to say, you always have the time, you make the time to do the things that you really want to do. And that's so true. So yeah, I really wanted to do this. To me, it didn't take any time at all. So eBay has some old family night books. Back in the days, the church used to actually publish books to make family history more fun. And now people are finding them in their closets, selling them on eBay. And wow, the price sure is right. This one was only $4. And then you can always get a huge tree printed out and let them label it for their room so that they own their own family history. No, I didn't draw that tree. So give some assignments, For every family night, there's always an opening prayer, opening song, scripture, a lesson, an activity, a closing song, closing prayer, and a treat. And if you create a spinning wheel, then uh, everybody knows what they're doing. This is a great way to figure out whose job is whose by, making little markers that have everybody's names on them and then attach them to a lesson and change it around every week. And this is a way that you can create one as your own family. So you can go to a Hobby Lobby or hobby store and pick out like a little wooden house or something that you like. And then you can pick out some flowers and have everyone print their name on a wooden flower and paint it the way they like. So if you're going to have this out all the time, you're probably going to want to use colors that go in your house. And then the aesthetics are so much better. Same thing with this. You can create a place in your home where family night's going to be held. And you can decorate one wall or a giant canvas that you can hang with family hands. And each family member gets to choose a color. So let the tree blend into your home environment by choosing colors that are in your home color scheme. You can use timeless colors so that 20 years from now, if you have a returning grown-up they can put their hand up on the wall and show the child where their hand was. Guess the picture. So put some pictures of family up on the wall, on the table, and then print out your pedigree from a child's root position. And the kid gets 1 point for every correct guess. So I would pre-scan them, and at the end of the night, you can upload them to the memories page on Family Search and tell a story about the person. Have someone type a story as someone else tells it, and then save it. So in this scenario, I would gather several hats, which represent different occupations that family members had. Like, for instance, one of my family members was a farmer, and one of Ted's family members was an AKA dog judge. And you'll find the occupations on the census sheets. So in each hat, place a little story and a picture of that relative. Each person gets to pick a hat, wear it, and tell the story. And then upload a small picture of the hat onto your family tree. One person types the story, the other one saves the memory. In Picture Scramble, you can put a name of your tree members on the tree. In a hat, place laminated pictures of the family members. Have a race to see who can match the face with a name. And use a timer. On the back, use Velcro to the picture and opposite piece of the tree so that it sticks better. You know, they always need a historical timeline when they're in school, so let's add some family stuff to it. So using butcher paper, create a historical timeline of the United States or the world with places that you can add family names. Discuss some of the obstacles or hurdles they had to endure because of being born during that time period. Show where where church was restored, and also discuss how much easier we have it today. This is one of my favorite partner sites. In Ancestry, click the Profile section and click on Life Story, and you'll see that during the lifetime of this person, Ancestry instills empathy um, by placing pictures about things that really happened. So they add a picture of something that was relevant, like a current event. In, it's human nature that causes us to remember only the negative things that happened on family night. So document it with pictures so you have proof that you did have fun as a family. Just remember to make it fun. I promise they'll remember it. So if you get to flip through these last pages, you'll see that these are pictures of our blog so that you can access it anytime you need some valuable information. And thank you for being with us today. please sign up for our newsletter.